General Katumba Wamala yabuulira President nti oluguudo lw'eggaali luno lwatandika ng'olw'okugezesa nga train egenda kutambuza abantu ku makya n'akawungeezi.
Today, it's 1 year ago, while at Kawolo in Lugazi, when you came to commission the concrete slipper factory. So I'm proud to say within that 1 year, we have been able to put a real line, which is not a theoretical thing, but a practical. And from that factory that all these slippers, which we are talking about, were manufactured. And as you have heard from the Mathia director, by Ugandans, 95% with the technical assistance from the Spanish.
Minisita yagamba nti entambula eno egenda kuba etwala abantu ku bbeeyi ntonotono nga etambula ku makya n'olweggulo. President Yoweri Museveni wiiki ewedde yatalaaga ebbendobendo ly'e Bugisu nga muno mwe musangibwa disitulikiti nga Buduuda, Bulambuli, Manaafa, Mbale, Namisindwa ne Sironko. Pulezidenti mu kutalaaga kuno yalambula abalimi ab'enjawulo abali wansi w'enkola ya PDM nga mu bano mwalimu Moses Kutosi ow'e Buduuda ng'ono mulunzi wa mbizzi, Mudeebo James ow'e Sironko ng'ono ye mulunzi wa nte era ng'alima n'amatooke.
Nazamu moni nga ewosengabirako bantu zinano
wamu ne Nyamukono John omulunzi w'ente nga ye asangibwa mu district ey'e Manaafa. President mu kwogera kwe okw'enjawulo yagamba nti mu nkola ya PDM oluvannyuma lw'emyaka 5 buli parish ejja kuba emaze okufuna ssente bukadde 5 ate era ne miliyoni 3 ezikomezeddwawo abo abasooka okufuna wamu abantu babeerenga mu parish balina obukadde 8.
In each parish
buli kumuluha
and we send 100 million each year.
Kusindikayo miliyoni 10 buli kumwaka.
And we say every borrower must get 1 million.
Era bulutya okuikopa wafuna miliyoni ndwera.
So that you can do some of the activities we recommended.
Era nga kiriyo kimilimo kisi balekera bali muhole ni miliyoni yeyo.
Because activities which you can do on a small scale in a small area but get good money.
Era nga kimilimo ekyo kisi balekera ngo holandu afiti ne wafuna kama pesa kama kali.
Now I can see here that Namukono has selected Pigare, which is one of the 7 activities.
Era no abonari mzee Namukono Joni walondamo timbiti huba ya timbiti nayo tisabe wakana programming.
It is one of the 7 activities.
Omukulembeze yasisinkana era nayogerako n'abakulembeze mu bbendobendo ly'e Bugisu era ensisinkano eno yali ku ssomero ly'e Nabongo mu disitulikiti y'e Bulambuli. Pulezidenti yannyonnyola abakulembeze nti enkola ya NRM essire litadde mu kuyamba abantu okutumbula ebyenfuna mu maka gaabwe era abo abataddemu amaanyi ne beenyigiramu batandise okwenogera ku nnusu.
From the beginning we believe in the masses.
NRM mukwamira ddala ng'etandika yefugirisira mu bosi
Bona.
bosi.
And we have seen where people have listened to us, it has worked.
Era hesi batu bafugirisire kyesa aberenga aganika kyabo abona ati kyakolere.
So when we said Bona bagemebwe,
ngakwame kuti bosi kubajanjabe bagemebwe,
it has worked.
Kyakolere.
That's why the population now has gone from 14 million to 46 million.
Kagira batu befenga mu Uganda kwatula mu million zili 14 katano kuli million za anamukaga.
That's why the NRM was telling you that seek ye first homestead incomes.
Kagira president wefe NRM ipate yefe elementi soka ulode buyindifu bwe munani bwe mungo.
The rest will be added unto you.
Bisigale byosi nibikongererako.
But the people don't get it.
Neba tukebele bakitegeera da.
Nga kyali kukyala kuno president era yayogerako eri bannamawulire mu lukuŋŋaana olwali mu maka ge ag'Embaale. Era wano yagamba nti bonna abafuna ssente nga tebateekeddwa kuzifuna bajja kuzizzaayo ate tebajja kuvunaanibwa wabula abo abaasomola ku ssente z'abalala bo okwekkusa bajja kuzisasula ate era bakwatibwe.
This is in a way affecting the progress of the program where farmers are struggling on their own and they are not getting the necessary support to make sure that your effort does not go to waste.
I have got a police report when I was in Kapchorwa. So many mistakes. One mistake was people are not entitled. Civil servants, I don't know who, were giving themselves this money. I will not arrest if you got the money when you are not supposed to get. For now, I don't think I should arrest you. For now, I want you to pay back the money so that it is got by the smaller people. I'm going to put this officially. I have read your report. The ones who got when they are not supposed to get, all I want is for them to pay back the money. I will not arrest them. But the one who Okunogora is to cut, to take part. Those they will pay back, but I will also arrest them. They will, because they are, I can say the other people, the ones who gave themselves when they are not entitled, that one I can say Varsovia. They made a mistake. But these ones, baby, these are thieves. So they will do both. They will pay, but also go to prison.
ng'akomekereza olutalaga luno President Museveni ng'ali ku kisaawe e Maluku mu disitulikiti y'e Mbale yagamba nti gavumenti yakuvujjirira abantu okutandika bw'ebyokukola era nga tebalina kwewola ssente kuva mu bamanerenda.
Even if we don't increase the money,
wadde nga bakikuzongerako,
if we maintain 100 million per year per parish,
kasaba banga zisigala nga ziri milioni 10 buli muluka,
in 10 years
mu myaka 10
the parish would be having a bank of 1.6 billion shillings.
Buli muluka gunabanga gulina banka ye bilioni ndwena ni milioni 6.
So you don't have to borrow from the money lenders or even from the commercial banks.
Katano kuza kwagamba kubanga kuza mu bamanelenda kuza kufuna siringi ze bakuboyerako ni muzi bank.
This is your money.
Zino siringi zefe.
So please don't miss this chance.
Mukafira mukisa guno.
Ku ludda olulala yalabula abo abaasenga mu bitundu by'ensozi okubyamuka kubanga tebateekeddwa kubeeramu.
Please don't stay in the steep areas.
Alomati mukabako mu bitu biri mungaji muzikungu dawe.
God did not plan for people to stay in the steep areas.
Katonda kakulomati batu baziba be muzinyingi ziri hangaji nabida.
He wanted it to be for another purpose, for forest, for water, for other work, not for human settlement.
Wera atonda zinjinji ngagana zibeyo misala zilete mezi ni bitu bindi biyeda batu keri batu kuba yodawe.
So we told you long ago that this is very dangerous, but some politicians were playing around with it.
His Excellency Alomati balebe mukabako muzinyinji da mutuleyo ne kandi batu bebufuzi baloma bati fe kuze kuba muzinyingi zefe.
Now we have seen how many people we have lost.
Kata nondoza mwabone batu benga besu kufisile.
In Namezi, I went there.
Inamezi batu bafa bagali muze yaza olayo.
Now Bulambuli.
Kata nobone Bulambuli.
Even the
Irwenzori nayo batu bafa.
Mu bufu bwe bumu pulezidenti era yalambulako amaka n'ebitundu ebyakosebwa okubumbuluka kw'ettaka okwaliwo olunojjo ly'abalamu mu bbendobendo ly'e Bugisu.
But I know the problem because I have been to Namezi. We are going to help you. I'm happy to be here to commission these new roads. The problem with some of these efforts are two words. One is of Tarengera, not seeing far, and the other one is of Tesiga, not believing. And Jesus talked about this. He said, "You people of little faith, so whatever the NRM does is deliberate, and we follow the proverb of our tribes here of kamu kamu gwe muganda, kamu kamu gwe muganda, akwate mpola atuka wala, bugubugu simuriro. This is the NRM. And if you were to listen, you would move, because we told you to start with the base. Start with the base. The base is the population, and the majority of the people are in agriculture. So wake up those people so that they join the money economy, so that every household is earning money. Now, if the base wakes up, the population, they all join the money economy, their purchasing power, because for you, you say you are traders in town. Muri basuhuzi mu town. Ani abagulako. Who buys from you? If you look at items by item, engoye, what is the average textile use per person per annum? Bumugende yo mbyalo musanga obwana ekiro bulwanira bulangitemu. Nabulo atute bulange anzijeko bulangiti barwana ekiro, because 4 children are under one blanket. What is causing that? Budambi, the family cannot afford to buy a bed for each child. buy 2 pairs of bed sheets, so that when one pair is washed, the other one is being used. Buy a blanket. If you calculate that, how many meters of textiles will be in each house? If you calculate that. So therefore, if we are clear to college budechi atekulwachi, if you are clear, NRM has already given this answer. We are now talking about the roads, which we are working on, but the big effort we are going to make is the railway. Because omujjuzo kati oguli ku nguudo tegwetaagisa. Ebimotoka by'amafuta bino ebifuna accident abantu ne bafa biyita ku luguudo. Ebimotoka ebigenda Sudan ebyetise ebizito ennyo cargo biyita ku luguudo. So we are now going to develop the railway system and also the pipeline from Kenya and from Tanzania, so that amafuta tegayita ku luguudo, amafuta gayite mu pipe, n'okugalaba tetugalaba gayite eyo wansi. Ebimotoka bya peteroli biki, this is all part of backwardness. Ebimotoka by'amafuta biri ku luguudo. Cargo tesaanidde kubeera ku luguudo. Should be gaali y'omukka. Enguuto zisigale ku passengers na light cargo. And then you have the air travel, you have water travel. We shall have, because now we are mainly now ngudo. But we need to diversify the multimodal transport system. So, kamukamugu ki akwata empola akola ki bugubugu siki mwanya laki mirimo.
Ng'akyali mu lutalaga luno olw'ebugisu, Pulezidenti Museveni era yaggulawo ebbanguliro ly'emikono wansi w'enkola ya PSGB erisangibwa ku kyalo Lukonge mu ggombolola y'e Lukonge mu disitulikiti y'e Mbale. Pulezidenti yawa abayizi ekirowoozo okuggulawo SACCO mu buli disitulikiti olwo gavumenti esobole okubawa ssente ezitandikirwako ng'eyita mu SACCO zino.
We are now just beginning, we are going to continue, and you have been having a problem after you qualify. You have been going back to your, like the girl was saying, she went back to the village and then, but now we are going to start SACCOs per district. The SACCOs will be at the district because the hub is at the zone, but the zone is a bit far. So the SACCO will be at the district, Bulamburi, at your district, Bududa there, so that you don't have to go long distance.
Pulezidenti mu kutuuka yalambula emidaala gy'abayizi era n'awa obukadde 10 buli omu eri abayizi 3 oluvannyuma lw'okuwulira obujulizi bwabwe. Muno mwalimu Mugaya Francis, Yamafu Abdurahim ne Namono Hana. Abayizi buno bwe bwali obujulizi bwabwe.
An orphan with my mother, only who cared for me. Later on, after going back in the village, I started growing up tomatoes, but also had no input. Sometime, I had this golden chance through a radio station when they were reading when the people in the studio were talking about skilling of the youth in Lukonje at Bugis Zone Industrial Hub. After listening, they read the numbers, the contacts. I read and they talk the contacts. Later on, I followed up. They told me to go to the district. Reaching to the commercial officer, he told me to pick the application form at the office of the RDC. Eventually, after filling the form, after a period of 2 weeks, I was phone called among the successful students to come and take a skilling at Lukonje Industrial Hub. I trained in metal, welding, and fabrication. At this time now, I can fabricate a metallic door, windows, and metallic beds. I know the measurements to say a BO2. I can also calculate and see. Whereas here at Lukonje, I was also able to learn and study the mindset change, which polished whatever things I had in my mind when I was at the village upon the against of this government of Uganda.
I learned this information from a radio announcement about this skilling of Uganda. I was so positive and I was interested to join because I was fed up with the village and I was doing nothing in the village. When I reached this place, they told us everything is for free, and we found that everything was for free. Your Excellency, we found a mindset here, we found patriotism here, everything that changed our minds. They used to always tell us to be job creators. They always used to tell us to fight poverty. Your Excellency, when I went back to the village, I fought so much to fulfill whatever they told us on this hub. Your Excellency, when I reached home, I told my uncle, what should I do next, because I have nowhere to start from. He connected me to town and told me stay there even when they're not paying you. I worked for 6 months when they were not paying me, but still I took the courage and knew what I wanted. Your Excellency, after some time, I said, I'm tired of working for people. I have to go back home and start up. Reaching home, I found my auntie with a machine, very old. I said, I'm going to start up with this very old machine. I bought a material of 20,000. Your Excellency, I started making clothes. I started selling. And after selling them, I used to make my savings. After generating savings of 100, I went back to buy materials. After buying the materials,
Inspiring Uganda. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
A very good evening to you all and welcome to News Tonight here on UBC TV this Monday, the 23rd day of December 2024. We are coming to you live online and on air from Broadcasting House here on Nile Avenue. First though, let's have a look at our top stories.
Brought to you by
Greenergy ethanol stoves and fuel. Enjoy cleaner, healthier and affordable cooking. Cook your food in less than 2,000 shillings per day. No charcoal. Stop deforestation. We are looking for agents across Uganda. Greenergy. Bible Corner.
Negotiating with the UAE to release Ugandans working in Dubai with expired visas. Territorial police arrest 50 cattle thieves within the cattle corridor in the festive days. FDC Katonga Road faction leaders deliver a Christmas package to Dr. Besigye and Obeid Lutale in Luzira prisons. And in sports, the second edition of Kawempe Mile Race launched in Kapchorwa district. Hello there and welcome once again on Sign Language. It is Yusuf Senyemo and I am Rukidi Edward Kijanangoma. Now, the Minister for Gender, Labour and Social Development, Betty Amongi, says Uganda is negotiating with the United Arab Emirates, UAE, to excuse Ugandans working in Dubai whose visas have overstayed to allow them to return to Uganda. Now, this was during the end-of-year statement for the ministry at the Media Centre here in Kampala.
The Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development has reported reduced complaints from externalization of labour with a decline at 47%. The Minister of Gender, Labour and Social Development, Betty Amongi, told the media in Kampala that the achievement is due to the 100 million shillings deposit each company makes to the ministry for a period of 2 years.
And if any company